We have just witnessed one of the craziest Grand Prix of the season at Monaco, and everything a person could have thought of to go wrong went wrong. I mean, you name it, the asphalt came out like a smoothed pancake, penalties were thrown left, right, and center like we were watching a Premier League game. I mean, what could have a person thought of? Like, nobody expected it. Max stalled his car at the start of the race. Like, eventually when Red Bull fans thought like, okay, finally things are going in our favor, we are getting a, we are on a run. What happens? Their star racer just faced the technical difficulty. Charles Leclerc was on a great run on this race, and honestly everyone thought that okay, he has come into his own and finally he's feeling himself. But as things goes, like, he just crashed into a wall, man. Hamilton faced a penalty, George was given a penalty, and eventually he didn't follow it up in the next pit stop, so he got double stacked. When everyone thought that, okay, finally we're having a great race, we get the race suspended. In these kind of situations, you never know what's going to happen, because even though Kimi was at a great advantage, we all know, but anything can happen, because with only 10 laps to go, you never know which corner you might run into, where you might just tap a wall. Even with all this chaotic movements, Kimi eventually found his calm, was able to get things to work in his favor, and eventually won the race. I don't think as a fan we could have asked for a more chaotic race, because this was it. This was everything you could have asked for. You got the drama, you got race was suspended right in the middle, penalties were just all around the corner, people were shouting at each other, the radio signals were crazy. So I would say that was a chaotic Sunday. Let's talk about Kimi, because what he has done is totally commendable, because he has won 5 races in a row, and the stat was shown that when a racer has gone on to win 5 consecutive races in a row, then he eventually goes on to win the championship. So I mean, he's the front runner right now, and to be fair with Kimi, he never lost the race because he looked in complete control. He led all the 78 laps. That's honestly impressive. That's so impressive, because everything is just going wrong around you. Races restarting, you never know. You never know with 10 laps to go what's going to happen. And especially, I don't know what was wrong with the sensor at the pit lane entry. And you got to move carefully in those pit lane windows, because you never know. If you get hit with a penalty, you lose your concentration, and eventually Hamilton catches up. Everything can go wrong. But to be fair to him, he kept his calm. He led all the laps. Kimi now leads Hamilton with 66 points, and that's a massive gap, because even though he said that I haven't won the championship and it's not mine to lose, but obviously he's the current favorite, and everyone would be disappointed at Mercedes if he don't go on to win the championship. So the pressure is on him, but to our surprise, he's taken it really comfortably as of now. We have to talk about Hamilton, because now he has won consecutive P2s, first at Canada and now Monaco, and boy, he's on a run. And honestly, Ferrari fans should be happy, because it's been a long time coming. Everyone was waiting for him to get back in form. Everyone knows who he is and what he can do, but it was just about execution and the performance of the car. Obviously the car needs to support him as well, but yeah, I think he's on a great run now. He has picked up his form, and finally he looks happy in those red Ferrari colors, and he should keep up that smile, because it's a long season to go, and with this kind of a momentum in his hand, you never know, he might be up to a great season. He said that I'm not going anywhere, because I want to stay here. I have plans to go on for 4 or 5 years. And honestly, the pressure was on him, because he was hit with the 5-second penalty at the pit lane. That stop was actually really fast. It was a 2.1 second stop, but yeah, he got hit with the driving too fast in the pit lane. It's a 60 limit, but yeah, I don't know what was wrong with the sensor, because there were too many. Like, I understand if one driver did it, so you can probably blame it on him, but it never happens that 4 or 5 drivers are getting a pit lane fast entry penalty. That was surprising. But yeah, as luck would have it, good for Lewis, but a bad turn of events for Charles Leclerc. Obviously, he crashed into a wall, and we eventually got a race suspension. So we got a restart. Lewis was at P2, and that's a comfortable position for someone like him, because With 10 laps to go, not much that can go wrong for an experienced driver like him, because he can control things in those kind of situations. The pressure was on him because Charles Leclerc was just right behind him all the time, with the 5-second penalty in his mind. I was really happy to see Lewis with Toto and Kimi at the podium. Like, that was such a beautiful moment. And one of the greatest things about this sport is that it gives you second chance, right? We thought that he was done. Everyone was just, hammering him, no pun intended. Everyone was just questioning him that whether he's going to retire at Silverstone or not. But yeah, looking at how things are going, we would want him to go forever. He has built up a momentum to, keep stacking those podiums back to back. And if he's on a roll, other drivers should be scared. Charles Leclerc has faced another incident, and what to say now, man? Like, when everything was going on his favor, he was looking on a great run. Like, up till the 68th lap, he was on a run. Eventually, you might say that he had the opportunity to get pole position at the qualification session. But yeah, you can't change what ifs. Anything could have happened, this or that. But at the given moment, he was at P3, and that was a great opportunity to finish at podium at his home turf, right? But this is how Ferrari's luck is. And honestly, that's one of the worst way to go out, because the asphalt came out of the road. You can't even blame yourself. You can't even blame your car or the management, because the road's not there, mate. We can see the asphalt out like a ribbon. Like, what was happening? And just, he looked so disappointed, because nobody wants to lose a home race. Nobody wants to hit the walls at your home. And this is honestly such a sad way to go out, because he had the momentum. He was looking great. He was looking happy. But yeah, that's Ferrari for you. You never know what's going to hit you.